You can't afford not to fall in love with Dubai, the world's local home. Hello, I'm Noureddin Akbiyik, and I'm the managing partner of Layan Real Estate Group. You can't afford not to fall in love with Dubai, the world's local home. This city offers infinite opportunities and very well diversified lifestyles that makes every human being who's even a mere visitor feels like this is the place that I've always dreamed to live and retire. Every place I've been blessed to work at in Dubai, be it banks, Ernst & Young or real estate companies, and every course or certificate I studied, I've always felt like I'm a knowledge vacuum without a switch off button. This hyperactive and energetic city teaches you in a year what would take you 10, 20 years elsewhere. It's absolutely an amazing feeling when you witness a great history in the making. When people entrust you to manage their lifetime earnings through buying, selling, renting, or managing their properties, it's like your child. You never give up on your child. In prosperity, adversity, or any other circumstances whatsoever, you simply handle every phase wisely till your child performs best. And so we do with properties. Layan has gone through a lot during the last 15 years, and every time we have succeeded to move on to the second phase and grow more and more. Simply because when you do not accept to compromise on quality, when you are blessed with a professional and committed team, when you are lucky enough to work with a visionary, experienced and smart board in Kuwait, and most importantly, when you have all of that and you are living in a country like UAE, where leaders walk the extra mile to make locals, residents, tourists, as well as investors safe, happy, and satisfied, then you can definitely overcome any obstacle and stand tall against any high wave, even if it is as severe as COVID-19. Thinking outside the box didn't work anymore during COVID-19. We had to remove the whole box and create a new object and reshape our strategies in accordance with an unprecedented situation. There was one target in mind: keep our tenants happy whatsoever it takes. And you shall definitely have a continuous flow of income to keep the ship moving and reach the shoreline safely. We created new services and products that didn't even exist in the history of Layan, and the end results were impressive. Higher occupancy rate than everyone else, zero legal case or rental dispute for over 2 years. Do that and you shall be doomed for success, simply because when people see how you are handling the show during adversity, you can only imagine how they would trust you and grow with you in prosperity. Let's first establish the realization that the pandemic was a very extraordinary situation, but still, as a realtor, you have to be able to deal with every situation. You can accept to slow down the drive in a rough road or snowy days, but you cannot afford to stop completely and be in a standstill mood. Landlords will mentally and emotionally feel frustrated when they see their income dropping down significantly during a pandemic, and you can expect them to get angry and devastated. Nevertheless, we cannot accept seeing a landlord entrusting us to get back to zero income from 14 millions because we were not proactive in handling the situation efficiently. This way, you are dooming your clients and yourself to a definite financial death. Keeping a close eye on the market and competition, coming up with innovative products and an added value services derived from the current need of the market and targeted segments is a must to achieve your goals and reach your plans and the shoreline safely. The school of COVID-19 had everybody enrolled. It has taught plenty of lessons in the market that are quite inspiring. But the most memorable of these lessons are a couple related to properties that had left a deep impact. When you waive a couple of months of payment of rental for a tenant who lost his job or had a significant salary reduction, he would walk the extra mile to make sure that his next rental check would not return unpaid in no circumstances as a gratitude. And when you take out a cut of your own fees or rentals to pay a tenant who's downsizing for a temporary storage or shifting fees because simply they cannot afford it, you would plant a memory that is not easily forgotten. And when you give the right advices and walk the extra mile to help a seller who is liquidating his assets because of severe financial difficulty, you are not just fulfilling God's words by not arm twisting a person in trouble, you are also gaining this very person as a lifetime friend and a business partner. When you are working in a specific industry and planning to maintain a long-term reputation, you do a lot of testing and commissioning for your products before you are out in the market. You cannot afford to get your Mercedes without a functioning brakes in the middle of the road, nor a plane navigating dysfunction in the sky. We have to realize that real estate requires the same, if not higher level of attention. It is individuals' lifetime earnings for end users, the corporate secure investments, as well as a safe box for investors seeking a cozy and relaxed retirement for themselves and their predecessors after a lifetime of hard work. Having an ethical approach towards business is a way of life that does not accept compromises. You can definitely create bespoke approaches and budgets towards different properties in different areas, and thus keep landlords, tenants, buyers, and sellers happy simply by being straightforward, disclosing as well as explaining all information to all parties and agreeing on it in writing and in advance prior to the execution of every single contract. Building your decision-making process on data and reports will give all parties a clear idea about what ground they are standing at and would absolutely manage everyone's expectations in the short and long run. The answer is simple. When the fundamentals of a market are strong, it will keep flourishing. Dubai will continue to attract people from all over the world this year, every year, and for many, many years to come. And when the talks grow louder about financial crisis, war, pandemics, name it, it is for these very strong fundamentals that we mentioned. I can say with confidence that the future of Dubai is unmatched worldwide for many years to come. Well, when I hear someone saying that, what if a market price correction takes place anytime during the next 5 years or so, I would simply comment property value corrections wouldn't usually exceed 5 to 10% depending on the areas and the original price you bought for. And to be frank, I would be worried if such corrections doesn't take place every few years, which is a healthy sign for any market. But should this affect your investment decision? It's a simple math. A speculation of losing the value of half a year rental in case it happens versus a different tangible ROI today in hand with a huge potential of capital appreciation when you buy most of the already current properties in Dubai today, which are already underpriced from a calculated international perspective standards. And if you are an end user, the equation is much simpler. Pay rent for someone for the next 5 to 10 years, or simply use the same money to pay for your own property. I believe the answer is a no-brainer. One of the recent triggers for the market in UAE was giving the opportunity for every business owner in different sectors to own their own company and business 100%. We can witness and see much more diversifications in the social structure taking place, especially with many investors coming from Europe and many other places to grab this opportunity. Well, I believe that if you are a realtor planning for your vacation for this Ramadan or summer, think twice. We are heading towards one of the busiest years in Dubai real estate circles. And what is remarkable is that this wave of buyers won't be limited to a specific type of property being luxury or mid-range. The prices of ready properties, the circumstances, the lifestyle, the diversity, as well as the ambitious future of Dubai tell us that we are not slowing down anytime soon. And I am glad to say that Layan Group will be in the mid of this energetic environment doing what we do best, innovative quality services backed with tangible and measurable data to keep everybody happy. Welcome to Dubai, Habibi, the world's local home.